Greetings all. Now, before I get too settled into my room, like all the way comfortable, I felt like at this point in time, I really want to point out some particulars about this room that I'm in. I don't know if it's going to be that way for all the rooms in the hotel, quite possibly so, but this InterContinental is pretty new. So, first approaching the door, right? Generally, you get to hang your things on the tag that say do not disturb, right? They also have a button here for do not disturb and to make your room up. But you don't have to press those buttons there because they don't work, because it's all controlled from these buttons on the inside here. Do not disturb, or to make up your room. And those little lights there light up to indicate the service that you requested. Don't need my room made up. The other thing I really like is this door lock. A lot of hotel rooms have the ones with the old school slider joints, or they got the flat ones here. We got to pull out a tab here that'll catch the door from opening if you want to try it again. But this lock here in particular, right? While the door is closed, the hinge is already like this, right? This here, when the door is closed, let's just close the door. Door is closed, you bring this around, and then it sinks, and it locks on its own. So now you can't even get the door open. If you try to open the door isn't gonna crack open at all. I think that's a pretty dope safety feature if you don't want to go the old school way and use your deadbolt lock. All right, what else we got? This wet bar. I'm gonna call it a wet bar because it fills the house. It definitely be a wet bar. I like the peel of it and all, but it definitely gives snack features. So this to me gives like a resort feel. Most hotels don't have snacks like that, a part of their mini bar. And this fridge is loaded. So it's a mini bar. Anything that you use out of here, you will be paying for. But this stock has definitely a variety of things in case you didn't bring something. And if you did bring something, that's a little corner space they're gonna get you to put that in. So I think that was pretty neat. That might be standard to most places, but to me, I feel like what you're paying for, you're gonna get it. Other than that, you're just paying for convenience. Here in the wardrobe, so I didn't move my bag. Right, not every place is gonna give you a robe. So this robe is a good look, as well as a steamer. Not every place is gonna give you a steamer. And because you have a steamer, there is no ironing board or iron, but you have to request those items from downstairs at the front desk. Hygiene, right? I'm a firm believer that the more light you have in your restroom, the better. But even better for those that need it, the vanity. Vanity is right by the bathroom mirror, and it has a light on it. I've seen in some places where the vanity, if it even has one, doesn't even have a light. So you're not getting enough light to either do your makeup, get ingrowns, whatever the case may be. Got a little waterfall shower, but even better for me, I like that the handle for it is by the door, so you don't have to go in like a lot of places by the handle, because you know that first water coming out of there is cold, and you're trying to be up under there. That's a particular that I like, and as you can hear, I like exhaust. I like exhaust by the come over, because why not? Why not? Another feature. Light dimmers. It's just a personal choice if I ever had to put something together. Also, thermostat, digital, nice, sensible, easy to use. a lot of lighting in here. I like natural light. But if I had to, because it's nighttime, you got this other little light right here as well. It's kind of like a little reading light. But alternatively, you have your own reading lights up there. You can all both use those to control right here, which all also have dimmers on them. You can brighten them up, lower the light. Light dimmers. If you're one of those people that like to sleep in the dark, that's great. You don't want to have the blinds open. As you can see, the lights just came on at the bottom, so I like the sensors as well. Me personally, I don't drink out of bottles when it comes to water specifically. So generally, any time a hotel gives me free bottled water, I just don't drink it. Unless it's in like a stainless steel bottle, one hotel comes in mind, or if it's in a glass bottle. I'm real particular about my bottled water. Gotta be bottled at the source. But on any tier level, when it comes to my bottled water, glass water, there is one. There's one that's at the top. And I came back to my room today, and they changed some few things in, kind of set the room up for like the evening. They laid some house shoes down. They laid the shower mat down for me. Something I didn't really expect to happen. But what they did provide was this. This is Saratoga water. This is at the top of my list when it comes to bottled water. I don't know if they consider luxury or whatever the case may be, but the quality, and like I said, it's next to none. But it's definitely up there. My personal favorite. Also, I wanted to show a few other things that I felt like were nice touches when it comes to the television itself and how it coincides with your room, your stay, and your entire booking. Getting that welcome with your name on it, that's always like a nice little personal touch when it comes to any hotel booking to me. But here, just like having the standard, live TV streaming or whatnot, you have your points, which is ironic to actually show all that, but cool. It's nice to know if you're now online or looking on your app, it's going to tell you how many points you have left. But you can actually set up the alarm clock through the QR code for a wake-up call, or you can call down to the front desk. They actually tell you what local banks nearby where you want to go to an ATM or even do some currency exchanges. I discovered that Avenue Bellevue is actually the residential component of this these grounds. So you have the Avenue Bellevue, and then you have the actual InterContinental. So they got a QR code for that. For baby and child amenities, generally I see a lot of places have something for like cribs, but this place actually has something for like shower supplies if you want something that's fragrance free or hypoallergenic. But actually they have pack and plays and high chairs and step stools and stuff like that that's available as well. fitness center, like most places, are 24-hour. That's in another video that I finished. Beauty and hair salon, like most other places, like I mentioned before, like they don't have an ironing board and iron, but you can always request that. Luggage assistant, like most other places. The mini bar isn't really actually labeled. However, I discovered at the desk that I was at, there's actually like a little thing here that actually has a QR code for in-room dining and the mini bar menu, so that's a pretty nice touch. They have pet amenities, so if you want a dog chew toy, water bowl, or whatever, they'll help you out with that as well. Pillow, everybody loves to do the bed test, so knowing that you have options for different type of pillows that you might want to use, buckwheat or body pillow, memory foam, nursing, or whatever the case may be, I think just having those options alone is a plus. I haven't done my bed test yet, but I'm definitely gonna get to that. Spa, you can reach out to them for that. Room grade upgrades if they're available. They have this QR code for like a running trail. It's through a third-party website, but I think it's something local. It's not like a trails, but it's a running path that people can route their runs if you want to get out and about and take a stroll. Transportation for car rentals, wake-up calls, as I mentioned. Yoga and meditation as well. They got classes for that. So I think it's pretty dope. A lot of information that you can just get from the TV if you haven't quite done your homework on what's in the local area. I can always appreciate personal touches, and coming into the room earlier than the day when the blinds was all wide open and everything, they left this for me. Right, personal little note, I got it flipped over because it got my government back there, you know, but I haven't even opened this yet. I don't really know what's inside, but if you do want to know, drop a little comment and I'll let you know what it is. So if it's something you feel like is or is not worth it, don't really matter, but I'm gonna let you know. That'll be my little evening secret, even a little surprise. I've never been one of those people that like to go to a room or an Airbnb and just unpack my stuff and put it in drawers as if I'm a resident or whatever, but this place does offer a lot of storage space. So in the wardrobe by itself, it has some pretty good deep shelving. Even in the sitting area, plenty of space. At the desk, plenty of space in all these drawers. Only this desk or nightstand area has a drawer, but it's actually pretty deep. It's a pretty deep drawer. I'd say maybe like 7 inches deep. Something else that I really like when it comes to traveling and needing to charge all your stuff, right, is how many outlets and where those outlets are. So at the desk, you got your outlets there. Not only is it outlet, I don't know if you can see, but you got USB and a C-type. And I thought it'd just be that way for the desk, because it was that way only for the outlets that's underneath the television. But when I go to the bed, I actually see here you have 2 outlets there, USB and a C. And the same thing on the opposite side of the bed as well. And the other good part is that these outlets are not occupied by the alarm clock below, so you have full access to those. So yeah, this is gonna be a pretty good stay. I already know it. I used my reward points to book this. There's the only way I was gonna book this, use my reward points. So hope you got some value out of this. If you got any questions, let me know. and I'll get back at you. I had to change of heart. I think I'm gonna go ahead and open them up. InterContinental Bellevue. What's in the box? Artesian Truffle Collection. This time, obviously. If you're a chocolate enthusiast, InterContinental, I appreciate that. I'm a chocolate enthusiast. Peace.